Okay, so here's a quick demo of the MCS 1.6 Preset Maker tool by Denki Gaka. This is the Preset Maker scene that we have built into the product, and this is where you create all of your presets. You basically, right now we're in single mode. You can also switch to multiple mode. We'll start with single mode, and we're going to create a kind of a bobblehead sort of thing here. So the very first thing we're going to do is scroll all the way to the bottom of our things, and we're going to put on the youth morph. We'll probably put it, I don't know, somewhere around halfway. We'll click on the size groups. These let you choose body, head, size, expression, and speaking. We're going to go ahead and go with the size group right now, and we're going to change the propagating scale for the foot. And we're going to change the propagating scale for the neck length right here, make the neck a little bit longer. We're going to come down here and get the hand and make the hands bigger. And then we're going to do the head all the way up and create kind of a bobblehead type look. And basically, to save this out, we would need to enter the name for our class right here. Bobblehead is what I'm going to call this. So now we click Save Definition, and it saves our definition. The multiple mode allows us to actually create various different things. We could store this in one of our multiple modes by clicking, say, 1, and you'll notice it turns green, indicating that there's something there. I'm going to go ahead and hit Reset All, which will reset the model. And so let's go ahead and let's create an older woman, a hag, if you will. We're going to go ahead and do age, posture. We're going to do adult proportions. And we can pick one of these aged bodies. There's 2 to choose from. I guess we'll go with the first one. And then one thing we need is we need to fix the head so that it looks like a older woman. So we're going to come in down here. There's a couple different options. We could choose one of these. They make minor changes to some of the facial features, and you can choose what you want to do. I'm going to actually scroll down because down here we have a full head morph, a partial head morph for a hag, and so I'm going to do this one right here, the hag RE. And if we zoom in, you can now see, let's go ahead and rotate the model. You can see that we now have the posture of an old person, where body is saggy in all the right places, and we have a face that's significantly different than the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and save this in my second slot, and then I'm going to go ahead and reset this. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of playing with the face here. Let's increase our chin width, and let's sink our cheeks in a little bit. You can see that changing there. We can go ahead and change anything we want in here. We can do the eyelid size, make it a little larger. We can change the angle of the eyes up and down a little bit. Whatever you're trying to do, you could do face square to get a wider jawline on the back. So we'll go ahead and go with that for right now. Let's go into the body morphs, and let's zoom out so we can see the body better. We can apply different breast shapes, so we'll go ahead and do breast shape 8 on this. And if we wanted to, we could come in here and fitness size, give her some muscle, put some detail into it. Go ahead and rotate her a little bit. Maybe you want a larger backside. You could actually increase the glute size there. and we'll go ahead and put her in slot 3. So now if we switch to the apply preset, you can see that we can switch between all of our different types intermittently. Go back to save preset, and we'll reset all. Let's do one that's a 5-year-old. We'll put that one in here. We'll do one that's a 10-year-old. Well, we don't want both those at the same time. That creates some weirdness. And then there's also some ones. There's a young teen one. Let's reset all again. Go to the end and do young teen. And we'll put that one in here. We'll reset all. We'll go back to the end and do older teen. I don't remember where the older teen is. It would be body. Let's check if young teen, then older teen. There we go. So we'll go older teen and put that in here. And for the last one, we'll go ahead and we'll do androgynous, which kind of makes a little bit more masculine body. And let's go ahead and we'll give it a pear figure. And then we'll let it rotate a little bit so we can see it here. So as you can see, it creates very different looking things for each thing. We'll go back to the apply mode. So we got a couple different things there, and then we would want to give that a name like save. And then we would just click Save Definition. Okay, so this scene here is the demo scene that we include to show you how to use the presets once you've made them. Our female here has 3 scripts applied to her. One is the single preset script, one is the multi-preset script, and then we have an additional script applied that basically controls all of the input from the buttons so that this will work, so you can rotate her or whatever. The male is set up the same way. He has his single script, which is toggled by the green buttons here. He has his multi-presets, which are controlled by these buttons, and then of course his button helper stuff that controls rotation and whatever. So let's go ahead and look at what we got here. If we turn on the single morph, it basically makes kind of a bobblehead character. In his case, it makes a muscular character. And then they have the various presets that they have. Different body shapes, everything from animals to whatever. We can reset all. Of course, he has similar stuff. His muscular one, his older guy, is kind of an orc-looking dude, a little guy, a zombie, an elf, and a bat demon guy, and then his own version of the bobblehead. So an important thing to note, let's go ahead and we'll turn on these 2 extreme morphs, is that morphs can be applied where they go all together or where they only affect the things that are in the morph. So the way this is set up right now, our single morphs do not control any of the other morphs. So if we actually apply the bobblehead morph that we had here, we now have a bobblehead lion. And we can turn that on and off without affecting the other morphs on the thing. The same thing, here we have a bobblehead over here, and remember we had the strongman over here. If we apply the strongman, that applies without messing with the bobblehead stuff from this preset. So any preset we wanted to do, we could make a really strong little kid. We could make this guy even bigger. Same thing over here, you know, we can make a bobblehead version of our our person. Now, there's an interesting thing. They both use the youth height, so you'll notice if we turn on the single, it doesn't change. But when we zero the single, it makes our elf a little taller than she would be because that particular morph is used in both of them. So that's something to be aware of. Anyway, that's how the demos work, and basically the code in that demo should give you a good insight of how to deal with the stuff in your particular needs for programming. So it gives you a pretty good idea of how to call the functions and use them. So thanks for watching.